Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to my page, y'all. Welcome to the replay. Come on in, y'all. My name is Amy from AZ Designs, and I'm going to be your host tonight. So whenever you get here, make sure you say hello. Make sure you hit the heart button. What else? Share this video out because sharing is caring, okay? I've had this project planned for a couple hours now. Hopefully it works. So comment the word bamboo, B-A-M-B-O-O, and I will send you a message with all the details on the project supplies we're using and also how to shop with A to Z Designs. That's me. Okay. Let me go find my video. We are going to use our, it's like an 11-inch-ish bamboo surface. We are going to use this because it is buy one, get one free. Right here. You're a Perks member, and if you don't know what Perks is, let me just stop and pause and tell you what it's all about, okay? You know how like you have a Sam's subscription or membership and like you can only shop there? I guess I don't know if you can really like, can you shop there if you don't have one? Anyways, y'all, maybe you get like special pricing. I'm a Sam's Club member, but I only shop their ribbon, okay? Sometimes I'll get things delivered via Instacart, but that's here nor there. Anyways, I have a subscription membership that's very similar, and it's called the Perks membership, P-E-R-K-S. And all you have to do is pay $20 a month. 20. And you're going to get 30% off all of the chalk products that I use on a monthly basis, daily basis, weekly basis. The transfers that I use, 30% off. And this week, while supplies last, we have select surfaces that are buy one, get one free. Now, how this works, you need to put 2 of these in your cart in order to get one free. But if you put 2 of these and you put 2 other items that are select surfaces that are BOGO, and those are, lower dollar value, they cost less, those are going to be free. If you put 2 of these in the cart and you put 2 of another item that's a higher dollar value, these are going to be free. I hope that makes sense. Hope I explained it right. But also, if you spend $50, y'all, did you know that you are going to get a free jar of shimmer gold paste shipped to you in your order? I mean, there's just so much. There's so much information right now. So much information. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm missing something. Not even joking. I'll figure it out later. I'll figure it out at a later date. No, somebody here will tell me, I'm sure. So I am going to pin the comment down below. It says comment bamboo to get all the details. You can join our text list, and you need to subscribe to our channel. Okay. It's right here on the Book of Faces. And it's the best way for y'all to be notified whenever we're live. Okay. Got it? Do it. So let's get started. We're going to put like a kind of a twist on this tonight. Hold on. Okay. So the select surfaces are from the 10th through the 16th. All right. While supplies last. Why am I even trying to break my nail and get that open? That is not thinking smarter. That is working harder. Let me go find all my friends. Hold on. Okay, wait, hold on. And did you know, I figured it out. If you join my Perks membership, in the next 3 days, so through March 13th, you're going to get an extra 25% off with a coupon code. That's kind of major, y'all. There's so much information I can't keep up. Okay, we're going to paint this. We're going to paint this. What are we going to paint this? We're going to paint this black. What is going on, everybody? Plus, y'all, did you know that when you join Perks with me, you get a really, really good deal from me via Messenger? But you have to sign up to be my Perks member. Alrighty, let's do this. I have black velvet paste. This black velvet paste has seen better days, y'all. Gravy, gravy. I meant to say goodness gravy. I don't even know if I've ever said that before. I don't really know what's coming out of my mouth at this point. I had some basketball I had a game on the Spurs, I think. And the Celtics, are they playing? I sat my butt down on the chair actually on the couch for just a little bit before I jumped on here. All right, so I sprayed my jar with distilled water and I'm giving it a stir because it's, like I said, has seen better days. Yes, Janet, I did. Thanks, Karen. Janet, if you go back to that video from the other night, Sunday, March 8th, and you comment on that video, the keyword, there is a, you know what? In the message, and it may still be in there, are the links to those. If y'all are lucky, they're still there. Nope, not there. And if not, just send me a message. Okay. So I really want to make sure that this is brought back to life because this is chalk. Like, think about like the chalk you use on the sidewalk or on the chalkboard. This is chalk in paste form. So over time, if you don't like stir it and add like water to it, it's going to become more on the drier side. So you want to make sure that you take care of your paste. Okay. And we are going to paint both sides, and then we're even going to paint the edges. So y'all, whenever you get here, say hello, comment the word bamboo. This is one of the select surfaces. Buy one, get one full free. Okay. I actually love these surfaces. We also have the rectangle that is BOGO as well. So we'll see if my idea comes to light. I don't know. About to find out. Look, my comment stopped again. Oh, God, I love it. Hi, Lena. I was great. It is good gravy. Y'all, I was busy today. I worked with Zach in the shop all day long. I even cleaned off our little, like we have like, I don't know if you want to say it, industrial type. I don't know. Like, I don't know if y'all have heard from the company Uline. Okay. We ordered like actual, like working storage tables. If y'all have been following me a while and y'all watch the sneak peeks, you see them. But like all the things that hold like all my shipping station, Zach's desk where he, preps all the cuts and all of that. Where he puts all the items once they're ready to go to be shrink wrapped. And then the table that we have that, underneath is for storage, like the boxes, the containers that we use to like put all 50 of this in there, all 50 of this in there. And then above that, we put like the finished shrink wrapped items. I cleaned all of those off today. I found items. I found chickens, little baby chickens, way far down in the deep dark sea. in the garage. So I have 3 baskets of randomness, ovals, squares, circles, rectangles, chickens, buttons, ready to be sold on Whatnot. So, hi, Chris. Oh, good, Petrol. I love that. Okay, we're going to dry this, and then we're going to paint the edges and maybe do the underside first, or the other side first. The underside. I almost said undercarriage. Because yesterday was laser cleaning day. Well, that was a disaster in itself. I mean, it wasn't too bad, but the boys wanted to, help when they wanted to. But that always creates additional mess. As you can imagine, those things get dirty. He tries to clean them once a month. He's very good about, very, very disciplined, very consistent, and very good about cleaning his machines. Because, you pay big money for those things. You need to make sure you treat them well and take good care of them and clean them often. All right, what is going on over here? So I kind of wanted a fresh start today. It was the first day that I actually stepped foot in there since we've been back. And I just needed to organize. I organized my surface cabinet with all my chalk inventory the week before we left. Just needed a brand new start. So I did. I sure did. And it felt really good. All right, so this is our black velvet. I'm going to turn this over here in a second, but I want to make sure that it's really dry. And the tower, we called it like a tower outlet thing that Zach hot glued to my desk. I don't know, y'all, maybe 2 years ago. Today I came in here and it was hanging by a thread. And I'm like, that is a hazard. Get it off. So we had to do some makeshift work today before he left for baseball. Thank you. All right, I'm going to flip this over and we're going to do this side as well. This is going to be underneath, but I think we're just going to do it anyways. You probably won't see it, but you might see it. Kind of one of those things. I started adding things to the Whatnot show, y'all, for Saturday. There are items that you can start pre-bidding on. I've got 2 things ready to go in the morning. I'm going to set my alarm. I'm going to get up, hopefully before everybody else in this house does. And I'm going to paint. I've not sat down and paint in a while, except for I did paint the cutout of the week. This little guy right here. You can get this for $10 right now. Just comment the word bamboo. Carrots for sale. It's so cute. So if you want to come join us over on Whatnot on Saturday, you just need to comment the word bamboo. And towards the bottom of that message will be the link to join us over there. You can bookmark the show. You can pre-bid on items. You can bookmark an item. You don't have to pre-bid, but you can bookmark an item. So whenever I pin that item getting ready to auction, you will get a notification on your phone. Like maybe you're going to be at dinner or something and you can't stay for the whole show. But the minute I bookmark maybe this really cute 20-inch hoppy spring with a big old frog mason jar blank that you want to paint yourself, and I pin it, you'll be notified. Just saying. Just saying. Hi, Patty. Yeah, I think we're about to get hit too. Well, hopefully I can get this done. I don't know. If not, we'll see what happens. We'll survive. Yeah, there's a bad storm coming. All right. Let's get her done. It's kind of hard. I'm trying not to scratch the bottom. There we go. All right. So we've got the undercarriage painted. Yeah, we have our first baseball game this Saturday. Like, I'm ready, but I'm like, I'm not ready. Don't take my Saturdays away yet. It'll be fine. It's like an hour and a half of my time. All right, let's try this. Y'all, look what I pulled out. Y'all have a stash of these? I'm excited. Y'all, this is, these are the best containers. I'm pretty sure this is one of Zach's Chex Mix, trail mix containers. These are the best for things like that. Save it, save it, save it. You too, Sally? Yeah, not a fan. Not a fan of storms, but it'll be fine. The What Not show on Saturday, I believe is at 7 p.m., I think. However, I need to see what time the game is. We may move it to 6 p.m. Central. It just depends. Because as of right now, the baseball game is not on my family calendar. So I know about it, but I don't know about it. I kind of live by that. So yeah. It says 7 p.m. Central, but we may move it to 6. But either way, y'all just make sure that you are, you've bookmarked the show and you'll be notified. But I'll be talking about it throughout the week. Okay. Hey, Missy girl. Could that be used as the top? This? Yes. Sure can. You bet, Jean. All right. So in here in the little, like the crease, I don't know what you call this. I can see the paste is still wet. Oh no, Nancy. Hey, April. All right. I think we're good. So now I'm going to go ahead and paint the sides. Like I missed that spot right there, but you're not going to see it at the end of the day. You're just not. All right, let's get the edges just to make it look nice and clean. All right, and now I'm going to dry that. Hi, Lisa and Janet. Y'all come on in. Comment the word bamboo. BOGO. Buy one, get one as long as you're a Perks member. Join as a Perks member. Save you some money. Don't be dumb and buy retail. All right, now we're going to like transition over here. And I already have paste on my sponge because, you know, the sponges love to soak up that paste. Well, let me tell you. We're going to do a little bit and then we're going to dry. Y'all, I'm surprised Kira has not made her way in here. She's living her best life. We have this really big ottoman in our living room. She loves that thing. We call it her throne, and she is living her best life laying on it right now. Yep, there you go, Nancy. You're set. So you have no excuse for not crafting, right? All right, let's move over here. All right, so now all of it is covered, okay? And we're done with the black. Hello, Miss Terry. Now, you could leave it the color it is, y'all, the bamboo. You don't have to do what I do. I'm just providing inspiration. Inspiration, ideas. We're just hanging out. Okay. Remember, I'm using this for the top. Okay. So what I'm going to do next is see if I can find a sanding block. I found 2 of these in the garage today, by the way. And I'm just going to, there's white on there. I didn't see that. I am just going to smooth out the paste that I painted with. Okay, just like so. But I don't want to push too hard because I don't want to take off the black paste that we painted with. Thanks, Peggy. Oh, I'm so glad, Nancy. Mary Lee, how are you? All right, so now we're going to wipe this off. Now we have all of that black stuff. All right, next, we're going to close our black paste. I'm not even going to wash that. Do not judge me. Missy, I am kind of making my own little riser, I guess. How did your little mini paste jars work out? They did really well. They did well. You know, it's different than the little ducks. And let me tell you something. Those little ducks are tiny. Some of them are like medium-sized rubber duckies. But there are some that they're acrylic. I'm sure if you guys are cruisers, you know. They're tiny. And I had one at one point and then I lost him. I don't know where he ended up. In somebody else's pocket, I'm sure. Okay. I'm laying a sticky transfer down. And we're not done with the black paste. I just remembered that. It's fine. We're not going to lay the transfer down yet, but I am going to we're going to go ahead and paint. No, we're going to do the transfer first because that may determine the colors we use for our legs. All right, so here we go. Yes. We eventually are going to sell the mini jars. Yes. Right now, Zach is working on printing these. Hold on. Maybe not this color, but I showed y'all these before. Like, you know how, like when you're using tape, you know, you got to like tear it with your fingers and it's not always like straight. Not that it always matters, but right now he's working on these. And then once we mass produce the paste jars, we'll probably introduce those. All right, so the transfer I'm going to use tonight is called Bunch of Blossoms. It is a Tiffany Thiessen transfer, but hear me out. To me, it kind of screams spring, and I love the big, bold flowers. But this right here for Perks members is only $3.68. This transfer retails for $35. $3.68 for this, y'all. There's a bunch of things today that, from what I could tell, went up on the percentage for an extra 85% off. Y'all need to go shop this. Go shop my website, but join Perks first. Because otherwise, you're not thinking smarter. Oh, shoot. Debbie. Hold on. Yo, I'm multitasking over here, okay? Y'all, I just looked at like the program that we use for the QR code. And we had 123 people scan the QR codes. That is so cool. I need to tell Zach that. Okay, anyways, that was a scroll moment. That's the kind of thing I don't have time for during the day. Yes, perks or designers, Miss Peggy. Yeah, he probably could, Nancy. Yes, I'm in love with this size, but I don't know. There's no way we're going to be able to mass produce these quickly. I like this size. Just for a desk, but I have a feeling it's going to be more like this size, which is not terrible. But I don't know. We'll leave that up to, like, once Zach gets everything finalized, he's going to unleash the boys so that they can manage it because he has other things to do. All right. So we are going to obviously not be able to use all of this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to peel back the transfer. Okay. $3.68 when you're a Perks member. And if you're a designer, it's even more off. Y'all, that is like, I don't even know if you can buy a coffee for that much. Like, hurry up and go shopping. Like, I want to save y'all money on craft supplies. Comment bamboo. When I send you a message, that first link is going to have the supplies we're using tonight. And I already put 2 of the bamboo surfaces in there so that you get the buy one, get one. Okay. Thanks, Debbie. Yes, Rainey, I'm going to wax. I just realized that. Thanks for the reminder. So this is a dingy fuzzing cloth. I've probably had this one since beginning of time, but honestly, it still does the trick. Doesn't matter. And as you can see, let me just point this out. Majority of the stickiness, is along the outside. Okay. Yes, there's sticky, all right, here in the center. But majority of it's along like around the outside. Okay. So I need to fuzz this. So I'm just going to stick my not fuzz it. I need to wax it. So I'm just going to stick that right there. And I'm going to grab my surface and I'm going to grab my surface wax. Oh, I love that, Nancy. That's a great idea. Hi, Rebecca. I love your little like face with like I don't even know what that is. Like, hee, I'm here. And then Teresa's got a squirrel. Well, y'all look at your emojis. I love that. Okay, so this is surface wax. It is clear. They're just helping. I'll tell you what. If y'all caught my live yesterday, and I hope they're not watching. Well, it's fine if they're watching. It's no secret. I told them that Mama's Bank is closed. If they want a shirt, if they want something for their game, if they want whatever it is, facial care off of TikTok Shop. Not that they shop TikTok Shop. I buy it for them. They have to work for us in order to get paid. Period. The end. No more free rides. No more. Can I have $20 here, $20 here, $10 here, $5 here? All that stuff adds up. So, Mama's Bank is closed. Dad, your bank better be closed too because it's the same dang bank. Okay. Just saying. All right. So this is surface wax. It is clear. There is no odor and it's going to protect that paste that we painted with. All right. My hand is stuck. So what I'm going to do now is close this and we are going to put our transfer down. Well, first I need to open up the brand new color of the month and it is called the Struggle Bus. struggle bus. Are you guys on the struggle bus? Y'all. And it's like a school bus yellow. Look at that. Okay, I am going to give it a stir. But basically what I'm going to do is get all of my paste ready to go. Out and ready to go before I begin. That is so good. That is a good yellow. Let's look at Bumblebee compared. Elizabeth, this is on the website. $3.68 if you're a Perks member. Cheaper when you're a designer. All right, so here's Bumblebee. Look at the difference. Bumblebee Struggle Bus. You can get this when you place an order of $75 subtotal on my website. And chat, tell me in the comments, what does subtotal mean? But when you hit that subtotal threshold, you unlock this and you can purchase up to 3 jars. 3. Uno, dos, tres. Holy cow. My arm's stuck. Missy's always on the bus. Okay, so we've got the struggle bus ready. I am going to use bright white. Let me bring this to the center of the jar. Used to call the bus the cheese wagon. Never heard that. All right, I got good old bright white. And then tonight I decided I'm going to use lime sorbet. There you go. Before tax and shipping, y'all. That's right. Subtotal is before tax and shipping. So I've had in the past people reach out to me and say, my order was $75, but I didn't get it. You know, I wasn't able to purchase it. It didn't open up to purchase, unlock. And when I went back and looked, their order was not a subtotal of $75. Okay, this is lime sorbet. We're going to use this. And then maybe a hint of marvelous. Okay. And this is on the struggle bus. For reals. So let's give it a stir. There we go. That's much better. This is like a blushy pink. So I don't know. I picked those colors. I may hate them at the end, but you know what? It's fine. It's going to be great. All right, next step. Okay, because we're using multiple colors. I am going to grab some squeegees of all different shapes. Well, not really shapes, but sizes. So, for example, let's say you only have one this size. Okay, and you don't have, I keep getting stuck to that. Maybe you don't have a multi-tool, even though you can still purchase these. It's in the supply list when you comment bamboo. But maybe you need something a little bit smaller. You can take this and cut this in half. Cut it up in 3 parts. Okay? And look, now you have multiple squeegees to clean. Let me tell you, that's a great feeling. Said no one ever. All right, here we go. So this is a large and in charge transfer. But we're using it on a smaller surface. So let's see what happens. Hi, Chihuahua. Okay. I want to get majority of the large flower. Okay, so I'm going to kind of start by pressing down towards the middle and just working my way out. Something else I had here, thought about using on this with this transfer is our 2-pack of the square pillows, the white ones. These are also BOGO, buy one, get one. And there's 2 in a pack. So that means you buy 1 pack of 2 and you get the second pack for free. And it's also 2. So now you have 4 pillows. 4 pillow covers, I should say. But like this transfer would fit perfectly on this. So I also had that on my table to use. There is, Linda. So another surface that's on sale. Select Surfaces, BOGO. All right, so right here, I feel an air bubble. So I'm going to just lift that up. I'm not going to do that. And I'm just going to kind of make sure that I don't feel any air bubbles as I'm going around. If you have one, you're going to know when you go to peel it up. It's going to be fine. Okay. And with this being like a riser, you can just put a potted plant right there. Nobody's going to know. All right. So here's the deal. I want this large part to be white. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to start with the smaller areas first. Okay. Did you, Nancy? Yeah, I noticed that. I had to pick that up and do it again. Okay, so I'm going to start over here, and I'm going to use this lime sorbet as kind of like my leaves. Reminds me of like pistachio almost. Okay, so you just want to make sure whatever area of your silk screen you want this color, you go over 100%. And try not to get anything else. Look, see, I already got the darn flower. It's fine. I'm just going to use my finger. It's going to be great. Okay, so I'm going to peel this up and I'm going to release the paste from the screen so that it doesn't dry. I do not want this to dry in the silk screen. I'm going to give it a quick dry just for grins. If you have a dryer like this at home, do not put this directly on your transfer. It will become one shriveled up disaster. Okay, and then I'm just going to press where I lifted and I don't have any paste. Okay, now there are like these little, they remind me of duck feet. I'm going to do those pink. Yeah, I think so. All right, or marvelous. Now, this would be pretty black and white. If that is what you want to do, go for it. Did I think about it? You bet. 100%. Am I doing it? No. Okay, I'm going to peel it up. I'm going to dry it. I'm going to lay it back down and press down where anywhere that I do not have paste on it yet. Okay. And then we've got this right here. So I see the center of the flower right here. I know you guys can't see that, but I am going to use the Struggle Bus color for the middle of my, did I say heart? My flower. I don't know what I said. Either way. All right. I'm not going to dry that part. It's just so small. And then I'm going to skip this and I'm going to hop over here. And right here, I see the top of what would be a duck foot. So why not add the color there? Why not? Okay, and then we're going to go with our pistachio, or not pistachio, good grief. Lime sorbet. Very carefully. And just make sure all of it is covered. Peel it up, release the paste from the screen. I'm just going to lay that back down really gently, and we're going to come over here. Now, this, I don't know if you guys can see that. I think so. If I'm looking at my camera, this is really close to the main flower. Okay. So I'm going to grab a little one that we cut, and I'm going to use that up here where it's like really, really close, because I have a little bit more control because it's smaller. Then what I can do is transition over to my mini squeegee and get a little hog wild and go to town. Hopefully that makes sense. I'm trying to explain my thought process to y'all as I'm doing this and why I'm doing it. Okay, you always want to make sure that you pick up all of your excess. All right, now we're going to lay it back down, or we're going to peel it up, and we're going to lay it back down. Now, I will tell you right now, right here, I know you can't see, it's like my paste is really thin. So I am going to go back over that. Can't really explain that. That's better. Okay, I'm going to dry it. Try not to pick up too much. Jen, you need it. It's on my website. Okay, now we're going to lay this back down. Now we still have this large flower down here. Oh, here's my other duck foot, as I call it. We've got more green right here. And then this will be white and white. Okay, let's go ahead and work on this white over here. All right, let me grab a mini squeegee. Hi, Jerry. Okay. Did y'all know there's a circle on the squeegee? Y'all see that circle? Did you know that is a great place to take your thumb and put it right there? Flip it over and go into your jar. Did you know that? Did I teach you something new? All right, I gotta concentrate. Okay, let's peel this up and see what it looks like. Okay. Super cute. Okay, I am gonna go over that little part right there. I'm gonna peel it up and I'm gonna dry it. I hear Kira. See if she makes it in here. Okay, now I'm going to like turn this, and I'm going to come over here and work on this side. I'm just going to work those air bubbles out. Okay, and here's our pistachio. Gosh, I keep wanting to call it pistachio. Lime sorbet. All right, then we have the Marvelous. Oh, I think these colors are going to look good together. I think so. All right. Really quick, I'm going to take the bright white and I'm going to hop over here and I'm going to do this one and this one. And then we're going to peel it up. Then we have the big flower. Okay, let me dry it. All right. I moved it. Come here, Kira. She decided to wake up from her nap. Just gotta go slow, y'all. Take your time. If you screw it up, guess what? You screw it up. Like, don't be mad. Give yourself some grace. All right. I'm going to probably do this very last. Now, of course, she wants to go outside. So this is like one giant air bubble right here. There's a ton of screen right here on this flower. We're going to do our best. All right, I'm at a point where I need a smaller squeegee. Kira, I'm just going to go outside, y'all. Ain't nobody here to let her out but me. And then we're just going to finish off this flower. Go all the way around. Be real careful right here. We might have to take a field trip, y'all, to the backyard. I do not let her sit unsupervised out there because of the pool. Hang on. Real life up in here, y'all. Okay, I think I've got it all. I'm going to quickly do the mill. Let's see. Hang on, girl. Okay, so it's already started drying in the screen, which I'm not surprised. So I'm just going to go back over it. And if we can't fix it right here, what we're going to do is we're going to clean our transfer. We'll just lay it back down. No big deal. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to clean the transfer. Y'all, look, that's turning out really cute. Okay, so let me put this right here. And we got to go on a field trip. She's got to go outside, y'all. You want some sorbet ice cream? Yeah. Okay, we're going on a field trip because, like I said, she can't be unsupervised. So y'all are just going to go with me, okay? Yeah, you. Now you walk in here. Come on, let's go outside. Come on. Princess. She's a princess. Go potty. Hey, Rach. We're taking a field trip to let the dog out because the boys are at baseball and she can't be unsupervised. I don't want her to be unsupervised. So there's that. So y'all will finish our project. You just got to give me some grace. Just like I said, to give y'all grace, give me some grace. Let me show you what I'm putting in the what not sale. Y'all ready? Remember this guy that sat on the top of my shelf forever? Y'all remember this? So this is the Shim Snowman. So this is already loaded on the auction tab in the show. Okay, so this is going to be up for grabs. Come on. I also put this. Remember when we had our marathon of let's make some bags, let's make some tea towels, let's make the chick little cork trivet? I put this on there too. Or put this in the show. Okay, you're done now? Thanks. Field trip time is over. And let me tell you, that wind is blowing and going. When it came time for bed, she would bark at me. Oh yeah, and turn off the TV. Yes. When my mom was here one time, my mom would sit at the table and help me paint, and she would bark at her like, it's time for bed. Now, not later, not in 2 minutes, right now. Okay, we're back. Y'all ready to finish our project? Me, I am. Let me find how to turn it. Okay. Now that everything is moved, it's fine. I might, Kathy. They'll be the same ones, though. Unless Zach decides to cut new inserts. Okay, let's clean our transfer because I want to lay that back down and go over that white spot. I'm determined to make this work. So we're going to spray our transfer. Probably should have done that before we went for our field trip with the dog. That's fine. It's not like there's too much paste. But I am going to take a wipe because that's going to help get majority of that paste off the transfer and out of the screen. Then you'll take your big bad board eraser and you will get the rest of it off. But there's no harm in using these wipes on the non-sticky side of your transfer. I don't use them on the sticky side. I really can't speak for the harm. Y'all can phone a friend if you need to, and somebody else may know, but I can't speak for that. I don't know that I really want to try it. The truck in person, I know the truck's sitting way over here. And honestly, today I was, Kathy, I was actually packing your order. I don't know if you saw your shipping notification for your inserts. I want to paint more of those. I may actually paint, maybe I'll have Zach cut me a new one that y'all have never seen before. And I will paint it Okay, now we're going to spray it again. And this time I'm going to use a board eraser, these white things. My two fur babies run in their crate and bark for dinner. Lord, are you serious? Deb, I saw your order. Thanks, ma'am. I can't wait to see your truck. I want to do another one, but I think I want to do either a white truck or a red truck. Okay, so this right here is cleaning out the paste, the majority of it. Okay, now I'm going to flip it over and we're going to clean, the sticky side, but I'm not going to use a wipe. If y'all have no idea what we're talking about, this is the truck we're talking about. The last large Whatnot show we had a 12-inch truck and a 24-inch truck, and we built a truck box. And these pieces are interchangeable. So you got inserts based on your bid, and then anybody that got the actual truck got a QR code as an added benefit for spending good money on the build a truck to purchase additional inserts. So that's what we're referring to. That guy, I don't think I will ever sell. That one is mine. I know, they are. Okay, so see how, I don't know if you can tell, the paste is coming out of the screen. Oh no, we have a disaster. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Here we go. You know, just go in the paste jar. That's fine. So this is really helping get that paste out of the screen. Yeah, Deb. We built a truck. It was build a truck. So like, you know, we have build a box. It was build a truck box. So we started with the base. We had 2 inserts and then we started the timer. Now, the daytime Whatnot show was not like that. It was a 12-inch truck with 6 inserts. But the original, very first show we did was build a truck box. You had to have been there. I'm so glad, Sally. Oh, Marina, that's hilarious. I just went up and read that comment. That's Kira at like 5 o'clock. Speaking of, where is she? She doesn't want to be part of our crowd today. Okay, so now we're going to take a paper towel and all of that water we've been spraying on there and all of that extra paste that we've been removing, we are wiping off like so. All right, there we have it. So now it's clean. You might need a big one too. Oh, I see. No, Deb, I am not building a box to put the truck stuff in. No way. No way. No way. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to flip this sticky side facing up. And I'm going to grab the fuzzing cloth. And which one? It was the big flower, right? Okay, so I'm going to fuzz this right here because we're going to lay this over. It is exclusive to Whatnot only. Now, I plan on having some daytime Whatnot shows maybe next week. I may try and schedule one this week that we will have like the 6 inserts with the truck already. We built them for you. You guys just bid. But yes, it is exclusive to Whatnot only. All right, so now we're going to grab our little bamboo circle. And I'm going to lay this transfer back down, lining it up. And we're just going to go over it. I'm just pressing those air bubbles away. Okay, and we're going to grab our white. I am going to give this a stir. It's been sitting here for a second. I'm going to spray some water in it, okay? That way, it's not dry, obviously, okay? But I need it to be the best consistency that it possibly can be before we dive in and start using it. And I'm going to grab a new squeegee. I don't want all that old paste sitting there on the sides. All right, here we go. All right, now I'm going to stop right there, and I'm actually going to peel that up, and I am going to dry it. Now, we had a big fat air bubble. Do y'all see that? Holy schmoly, right here. Okay, it's fine. Don't panic. I'm going to take a wipe before it's dry, and I'm just going to do my best to clean it up. That's what we're doing. Guess what? If we don't get it all up, guess what we can do? We can take that black paste and we can paint right over the top. That's the beauty of it. Okay, now I'm going to grab my dryer. We're going to dry it. And we're going to lay it back down. And I probably just got white on it again. I did. Looky there. Stupid me. Okay, this is where I'm breaking the rules. I am going to take the wipe and just wipe that off. Not that there's any rules, y'all. I just don't ever use wipes on my sticky part. This is becoming quite interesting. Okay. I'm going to press around the center of this so we don't have any more of those issues. Hopefully. We might. It's fine. All right, where's the white? Here we go. Okay, now, peel this up, and there's that. So look, we have another air bubble. Air bubbles are my thing tonight, y'all. They're testing me. It's probably because I don't want to push too like firm on my transfer. Wait, is that an air bubble? Yeah. Gotta love it. But hey, I'm showing you what to do, right? And I am not ashamed. Like, I pushed so hard on that, I took that black paint off. Do I care? No. Guess what? We're gonna paint over it. All right, here we go. We're going around the flower. I'm gonna own this flower. Let me tell you something. You are not gonna deter me from finishing this project. Okay, we've got bubbles. What do you know? Okay, let's see what damage we did. Just 2 itty bitty ones. And I'm not even concerned because I'm going to paint right over them. All right, this one. Did I already do this one? I don't even know. It's fine. Okay, there we go, there we go. Nope, we did not. Okay, so we have this one left. And then we're gonna do this. Okay, let me get the centerpiece right here. All right. I owned you, and I'm going to finish owning you here in a second. Flower. You're going to sit over here and time out. Okay, I'm going to dry it, and we're going to touch up those spots. See? Anything can be done, y'all. We're going to fix it. Yes. Yes, Deb. I think we looked at that a second ago. What did I say, y'all? 124 QR. 124 QR code scans. It's not a special design. It's a Tiffany Thiessen from her collection. It's $3.68 for my Perks members. It's on sale. Okay, now that this is dry, we're going to fix that. So all we're going to do is we're going to get out the black velvet that we thought we were done with. But let me finish. Let me just put all this away. Ay, ay, ay. Bright white. We use the lime sorbet tonight. We use Marvelous. Come on now. And we use Struggle Bus. We were on the Struggle Bus. We're about to get off. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to grab our black velvet because that's what we use to paint the entire surface. And I'm going to grab a paintbrush that is angled. but not that big. Here we go. Perfect. And I'm going to just paint. Along those parts where I could not get all the white off. No, y'all know this is what the professionals do to fix their paintings. Come on. I'm not a professional. It's working. That's all you do. Nobody will ever know but y'all. Hello, Miss Cheryl. How are you? Where else? Over there. Right there. Is that it? I think so. Okay, let's try it. I'm about 5'2", 3. All right, friends. That is how you fix it. Mic drop. Now, there is a part, I will tell you, that I'm not satisfied with from the white. So guess what we're going to do? We're going to take our little, where's that brush I just had? Oh, even better. There is this over here. I mean, y'all, you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. Like sometimes the paste seems like really thin. However, this is on a black painted surface. So, I mean, 2 coats, 2 pastings of bright white, which, oh look, I just went off. I have to fix that. There we go. That's better. Okay. All right, I'm not even going to worry about that little spot. Yes. Hey, when I do paint party at the nursing home, this is why we always paint the canvas first. Easiest ways to fix the oopsies. There you go. Okay, friends. Now, we're still not done because I have 3 of these that we have to paint. Do I paint them black? Do I paint them white? Do I paint them mauvelous? looking at the screen just to see. Three blacks, one yellow. Because they're going to go like right here. Lots of blacks. Okay. All right, so what we have to do is take this. Let's see if this works, y'all. Actually, I'm just going to do it like this. So I'm sticking with the same color, obviously, black velvet. I'm sticking with the same item. What am I trying to say? I'm not going to use acrylic black paint for these. I want to stick with the same... Like, I'm going to use the paste. I don't know what the heck I'm trying to say. Even though just black is black, but I don't know if y'all have ever noticed, but the lamp black color from Decor that I use all the time sometimes has like a glitterish look. There's probably an easier way to do this, but this is what you get. It's not terrible. Teresa, are you still here? Yeah, it was the bamboo board, the circle one. Teresa Peterson. I think it was you. Okay, y'all. Y'all watch that reality show, Fear? Well, I don't know if it's reality. I guess it is. Fear Factor. Hello, Anita. Shade of black, yes. Anyways, I just got caught up on it last night. I needed something to watch. Gross is all I gotta say. Some of y'all are probably like, absolutely not, I'm not watching that. It's fine. Yes, we have the bamboo round that we're using because it's a part of a BOGO sale. I think it's through the 16th. And if you're a Perks member, you can take advantage of that. It's buy one, get one. So if you want both, like if you have to put two, if you want two bamboo surfaces, you're not just going to automatically get one because you put one. And then if you put another item that costs more, if you put two of that item and then you put two bamboos in there, bamboo circles, your circles are going to be the cheapest. The bamboo circles. And the transfer we use, if you're a Perks member, is only $3.68, which is insane because it's a size D, which is $35 normally. You used to watch that with the kids? Yes. Is it Jack Ash Show? Yes. Have I seen Straw on Netflix? No. Is that scary? I don't really do scary shows. Zach's into that. Not me. All right, one more. But because when we traveled, I started watching American Idol. You know what I gotta finish watching? To me, that's just like mindless TV for me. I can just sit there and stare at the screen and just get like lost instead of sitting on my phone or working. All right, this is the last one, y'all. I've got the glue gun turned on. It's not scary. Okay. Straw. I'll have to look it up if I remember. You might have to remind me, Dawn. Send me a message. Por favor. Por favor. Okay, my fingers are starting to cramp. Yes, That's right, Jen. Bridgerton, I just don't think that's for me. I haven't really given it a shot, but just seeing what it's about, I don't know that I can get into that, like, old-timey type show. And I know that's just me and judging a book by its cover, but just don't know, y'all. All right, I think we're done. And if they're not fully coated, it's actually going to be okay. Whoa. All right, let's dry these. Cool thing about chalk paste, y'all, is it dries really fast. So, like, this one is already pretty much dry. It's too girly for me. There you go. See, my mother-in-law knows. Y'all, she put some of the cutest bundles together. Oh! You know, this is a big year for patriotic 4th of July. 250th year. I don't know. I'm not educated on it yet. We've got patriotic bundles coming fast and furious. Yes, I'm waiting for The Bachelorette too. Isn't it this week? And so is Sister Wives of Mormon Sister Wives. I don't know. It's not kid friendly. Okay. Kimberly's the same with the old shows. Deb, you read? In your heated blanket. Oh, okay, Kayla. Maybe I'll watch like a premiere. Yes, thank you, Kathy. Good grief. That's terrible that I couldn't think of those words at the moment. Oh, I didn't paint that. That is a stuffy thing. I took the Valentine's Day one. Y'all notice those are no longer there. And I just put that up. That was on our mantle. It's something I bought. Or a gift somebody gifted to me. I don't even know. It was a long time ago. It's there. And you're old too. Yeah, Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. Thank you. Yes. I'm waiting. Yes, correct. I thought so. I thought it was. I keep seeing like previews. Peaky Blinders, the movie. I don't know what that is about. Okay, here we go, y'all. Check it out. I'm going to lay this down on this. Okay, and we're going to put these 1, 2, 3 in like a triangle. My TV hasn't been on maybe for 3 years. Oh, okay. which I knew you weren't a huge TV person. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to put glue around the edge of this foot or base or whatever. And I'm going to push it all the way up against that edge. Oh no, Patsy. The Hunting Wives was good. I gotta find something. Lincoln Lawyer. You like that? Okay. All right, so now I'm going to do like one here and like a triangle. Do you think that's smart? I think so. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Now y'all can paint the bottom of your little feet, but I'm not doing that. I painted enough today. Or tonight. I haven't painted anything today, but my family's trying to get in the house. And here they come. Not a fan of Suits. That's not my show. Zach watched that. I tried to, but no. Zach!
You're doing a great job.
I'm on here a long time. We had to go back and fix our project. Linda, my TV time is from about 10 to midnight. That's it. That is, I call that my wind down time. Nobody talk to me. Nobody look at me. Nobody, nothing. Don't touch me. Leave me alone. It's my wind down time.
Oh, I can't wait. Next 30 minutes that starts, I don't have to deal with you. Oh, I can't wait.
Zach's kind of the same. Like, he has to have his wind down time, too. It's an understanding.
When I'm allowed to.
Well, I don't know why you wouldn't be, because I don't want to be bothered. This is an outrage. You ready, Zach?
Wow! Show me. Wow, me. Wow. That's very pretty. You do that
I made that.
all by yourself? Good job.
Of course, Debbie. Every day. I need a shirt that says, "You're doing great." Bachelorette 322. Okay, what about the wives show? Okay, y'all, look. We did it. We fixed it. And again, it's this gigantic transfer that I forgot to spray. $35 retail, but if you're a Perks member, you get it for $3.68. And the bamboo circle is BOGO, buy one, get one. Okay? I will, Kathy. I'm telling him to get in the shop and get busy. Yeah, high end. That's what I thought. So I will tell you this. I am probably going to spray it with a clear gloss, because I will put this on my counter for like 2.2 seconds, and then I might sell it to somebody and whatnot.
Kathy says she wants a 24-inch trunk.
Kathy wants another 24-inch
You should tell her to make sure you check out her whatnot.
She was there. She got one. Here's a crystal clear top coat polyacrylic. I'll probably have Zach spray it. Thank you. Yeah, and like I said, just go back over it, take your paintbrush. You know, it's not everybody's style, but I wanted to show you what you could do with one of our BOGO surfaces. So, comment the word bamboo. We will see you on the flip side. As always, thanks for supporting us. And there's paste all over this, and I'm sitting here getting it all over me. So, that's all. Bye, friends.